Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA Fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Plague Rogue, a 2D RPG with a pretty awesome art style, but it's got some pretty like basic combat. So there's nothing like super crazy. Everyone seems to have one or two attacks. But again, the art style is pretty great. So the story so far is I'm playing as this plague doctor who's heading towards the city because of some crazy sickness. They haven't specifically said it's the plague, but it sounds like it's making people go crazy and all that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of heading that way. So it started out with a battle I could not win, and it's ended me up at this farm where I can kind of like I can craft stuff here. I can train like the doctor at this one specific hut. I just got this where I can train the nurses I have. And of course here the barn, it's like, hey, the higher I have this, the more health and stuff the doctor will have. So I recently was able to, I got a big main mechanic of this is going through these areas and picking up survivors who are hooded. You get back here and then you reveal them and they're a certain class. So this is what I have so far. So I actually have an extra nurse who I'm gonna retire. But let's look at her stamina first. Oh yeah, let's retire this lady because this other one has like a ton of stamina. She has more speed. Anyways, so we're gonna retire her. As you can see, there's a retire bonus here. If you look in the upper left, that green bar, retire you, and it went up a nice bit. Do I have one more nurse I can push this over the edge? I do. So let's do it and do that because I've been using the nurse mostly for what's it called? So now if I want to, I can chain them in the, I can give them a, she can now attack or heal. So see, like how it says 1, 2, or 3 abilities more or less. And I'm guessing I'll be able to give them like heal the next time. So I can head out on an expedition now. I always have the doctor with me. I'm going to take my frozen soldier because he can actually freeze people, which is really nice. I'm going to take my healing nurse. I'm going to take my engineer, who I just got. And I'm going to take my... I'm going to take my witch. I've been taking my poison soldier earlier, but the DPS that he does with his poison doesn't really do too much. So I'm still this one area here. It seemed fairly long. The maps are fairly simple. What you can see here is... the maps are kind of laid out in this interesting way. But I'm glad I found this guy here. So this guy needs an engineer because, hey, his suit's broken down. So what I'm going to do is like, hey, hail doctor, I now have an engineer with me. Blah, 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 blah. The order in the city has been crazy. People were tearing people apart. They barely looked human in their terror and rage and stuff like that, So yes, my suit got damaged. I've talked to him. This is him repeating though. I've talked to him before, and he's like, "Hey, I need an engineer." I was supposed to land here. From a person skilled with tools and trained soldier and a trained soldier, I can't go anywhere. I found a soldier and an engineer. So because those two people were in my party, I can now help him. Earlier, I found a sort of nurse lady, and she wanted 2 nurses in my group, and I just happened to have them, and they did a thing. And I've unlocked this, which I'm assuming will let me upgrade soldiers, which is cool. So he's gonna just peace out, but whatever. Let's keep moving. So this is what the transversal is. Also, I want to say again, this art looks amazing. I love how the Plague Doctor looks. I've always liked how Plague Doctors look. I think they're pretty dope. And this is how you kind of progress. There's these like areas that are linear. So we're gonna fight this dude. And this is pretty much the combat. It's fastest moves first. You can see the top and all that kind of stuff. So my witch seems to be the fastest. Cast some magic and see how this goes. As you can see, they have health and stamina. I think portions of stamina recover as you go. So let's ice throw this guy so he can't actually move, and that's why I love the ice thrower. This guy's gonna come over here, attack me. Gonna bring the doctor over here. We're gonna slash him. So this guy is frozen, so he can't move, which is good. He's just gonna shoot me. I'm gonna bring my engineer over here, and we're gonna let him hit this. So he's got 111 life. Oh, damn. So that is the highest damage I've actually seen. So my lady can heal, so we're gonna heal my witch. And we're gonna death kneel you. So I don't really have to worry about that guy encased in ice because he's not really going anywhere. So far, nothing has been able to beat the ice. And I'm sure you can tell that like the combat is like square base and you're kind of going around. Oh, it's attacking my nurse. So I need to just wait for him. So there's actually another engineer who wants me to bring another engineer and a peasant. I'm gonna stab. Yeah. Do no harm, right? Sure. But I didn't bring the peasant because the peasant didn't look too useful. And we're gonna finish this off. There's no experience points or anything like that. I do seem to be getting consumable items, which I can I can craft into other stuff at one of the places in the base. And this is essentially how the game has been so far. I've been playing for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. At first, when I was by myself and I only had like one or two other people, and one of them wasn't even I first got a nurse that only had stab, so I was running in, expending all my potions, trying to find people, and then leaving, and I had to do that a few times until I got lucky and got a nurse. I think it was just bad luck though, because I've gotten all these really good characters all of a sudden, so I think me just not getting a nurse early on was just pure RNG hate. Once I got this frozen guy, though, we were tearing it up. And again, I believe some stamina recovers at the end of battle. I can always check. There are also stamina potions you can drink. Yeah, that dude took 63 damage, and he has barely lost any health. I like that they display health bars at the top of the screen. That's really nice. Robo smash. Spring the hammer. That's gotta hurt. Heal the tree. He's fine. There he is. He's behind the tree. I like the idea that you need, like, you should bring certain guys and it'll unlock certain fun things for you. I can see this getting a little bit more complex, but not crazy complex. Slash you. So that's probably gonna be his last base. So he has 259 at the end of this battle. And this nurse can move. Wow. So we said the Plague Doctor had 259 to do this battle, and we can see exactly how much he recovers. I'm guessing that's up to his stats. Ooh. So it does not go back up. Then I must be really good at... Alright, then never mind. So there's a chest here. I bet I'm all full on items. Yeah, so whatever. And then this is how it kind of goes. You're going from like this area to area. You can outrun enemies since you don't really... Oh, I want to stop here because this is where I have... that's where some of the survivors are, and I can kind of show that off. Okay, so... Witch, get over here. But I like how everything looks. We're gonna go freeze the scarecrow. So it feels like if you get a ice soldier who is super fast early on and just run around freezing stuff, this game would be fairly easy. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Bang. And then my nurse, who has a pretty good range, is gonna heal big boy here. I think it would be kind of fun if they had randomly generated names. But I understand that that can be difficult. Oh, 1 health left. The achievements aren't that terrible. There's not that many. There are ones like, hey, have the nurse heal 10 times, or you get poisoned 10 times, or fully upgrade the sanctuary kind of stuff, or the farm. So nothing really like crazy. It feels like stuff would probably be done throughout the main game. Alright, and then I'll quickly just, ooh, that dog is confused. We'll do that and then we'll head back to the camp. But that's essentially how it's been so far for combat and exploration. Man, this Nurskin. As you can see, actually, the at the bottom, the survivor is actually at the bottom of the screen. I don't think you can hurt them. Come on, Scarecrow. Ow, jerk. Old engineer's like, oh, I'm coming. I'll bring the pain, baby. Yeah. Hippocratical oath. Death knell you. Run over here. And then point blank range. And we're gonna rescue you, and we're gonna head on back. But yeah, like I've spent like a good amount of time just running around, just trying to find a way out, and it's just like, hey, there's just so many guys and so many battles. Like, since you aren't getting experience points from battle, your main goal is just to find these survivors to beef up your party and kind of quote unquote retire to your farm, which I hope means that they're actually just like, hey, I'm gonna go work in this building now. So let's reveal you. So you're a witch and you're an engineer. I don't know what this little gold symbol means, but I would really like it if if I could organize these. Like, I want to have like, oh, so that guy's got a rocket, and then this, like, oh, okay, here. So it looks like, I don't remember which one of these witches I was using, but whatever. But that is Plague Rogue, Plague Rogue. It's my new roguelike Plague Rogue coming out this summer. No, Plague Road is out now on the Xbox One. It's a fairly simple kind of turn-based battle system. I adore the art style. I think it's really neat. The areas seem a little bit large, but it looks like there may not be that many before you get to the city, and I don't know how much more will be really after that. We can actually probably go and take a peek at that, or we'll just go ahead and be ready. Yeah, that looks like this might be most of the map. I wonder what these are. And then you're just like, hey, I'm just gonna go back to the farm. But yeah, Plague Road. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you so much for watching. Check out our videos, leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Leave a comment.